Hi, I'm Dr. Jim Dean. I'm the director at Homebase. Here we provide services for students who are independent or have special needs or circumstances.
My name is Melanie Vick. I'm a social work major and I'm currently finishing my undergraduate. So Homebase was originally created as a way to reach former foster care and other independent students with extraordinary circumstances. Since we've begun, we've learned that sometimes those students don't want to be identified. A lot of times when you come to college, the biggest thing that you want is a fresh start.
Homebase is a place where students can find help and support. We intentionally named it Homebase because we wanted it to feel like home. When we asked our students, when we were putting the building together, we asked, what do you want this building to look like? And they said home.
So it's really interesting having Homebase as a field placement in social work. I think a lot of times we think social work is just working with children, but the children are going to grow up someday, and making sure that people have the resources they need to get through college is really important. And I think it's really easy to forget when we're focused on making sure somebody has enough money for tuition and somebody has enough money for textbooks. We forget that they're going to need to shower, that they're going to need to wash their hair, that they're going to need to afford food when their meal plan runs out. So I think Homebase has really taught me that there's always gaps that need to be filled no matter how much help we give somebody. Well, our food pantry has a variety of different canned and dried goods. So we have canned vegetables, fruits, cereal, oatmeal, and recently we started doing separate boxes for people who have dietary restrictions like gluten-free, vegan, and vegetarian. So our clothing closet is divided up into sections based off of style of clothing, type, and then size. We have everything from an extra small to a XXL. So at Homebase we have basically a hygiene closet with toiletries that we keep stocked. We have everything from toilet paper, pads, toothbrushes, toothpaste, and different varieties of soaps, conditioners, shampoo, basically anything that somebody would need to stay clean and healthy. We also offer a computer lab where people can do job searches or homework or print out their resumes. We have free printing to accommodate students who can't afford printing on campus. And then we also have a kitchen and dining area where people can prepare any food or meals for the week that they might need to cook.
Homebase has helped me be successful while attending WCU because I worked really closely with RISA. I was the vice president of RISA, and we worked really close with Homebase. Personally, I actually stayed here for a brief time, and they were able to supply me with a place to live for about 2 weeks. I sought help at Homebase because I had some difficult roommate issues to a point where I didn't feel safe in my own home. And so I reached out to them just because I didn't really know where else to go, and they were there for me. So I had actually moved in with a friend of mine that I had been friends with for like a year, and I thought I could trust her, and it ended up being a very, very emotionally abusive situation for me to be in. And considering that I struggle every day with depression and anxiety, it just wasn't something that was good for me to be in. And after a while, I started seeing my grades slip, and I wasn't happy at all in any aspect with myself or with my life. My experience staying at Homebase, it's funny because I felt at home, even though this wasn't my permanent home. They were able to actually set up the very room that we're sitting in for me. I was able to decorate it. I felt like I essentially was at home. They fed me, I was able to take showers, they gave me toiletries, things like that. So I definitely felt like this was a good place for me to be versus where I was.
We often have students come in who tell us they haven't eaten for days, and we're able to provide them with some food, whether it's food from our food pantry or helping them get assistance with some special needs that they have, whether gluten-free, vegetarian, vegan, those kind of diets as well.
Some things that others may not know about Homebase that I would most certainly want other people to know. The doors are always open. A lot of people don't really even know that this building exists, so it's important for others to know that it is here and it is available to anyone that needs it.
Well, I come to work every day just ecstatic that I get to help students succeed. I mean, I'm the luckiest guy on campus because I get to come to work every day with a different agenda, a different schedule, and just knowing that any student that walks in the door has a specific need that hopefully we can meet and help them stay in school.